Welcome back to Love and Junk. I'm Laura.
I'm John.
And today we are eating some snacks from one of our favorite stores, Aldis.
ALDi'S, unless you are from like England or something, whereas ALDi'S.
Right. So what do we know about Aldis? It is what do we call it, a sister store? Is that what they call it to Trader Joe's?
I think so.
Or affiliated. Anyway, if you've never been to Aldis, you're living under a rock. It's a great place to go. They have really good prices. The things that some people don't like about Aldis is that you pay for a cart.
Yeah, you got to put a quarter in the cart.
You rent a cart, basically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
You put the quarter in the cart and it unlocks it from the other carts, and then you can use it to go shopping, and when you return it and you hook it back up, you get your quarter back.
Some people don't like that. I know that used to frustrate my dad. But guess what? You don't see carts in the parking lot at Aldis.
Right. And what's the other thing that people don't like about it?
You have to bag your own groceries.
Yeah, and if you want a bag, you have to buy it.
Or you can bring your own bags.
Right.
Recycle, whatever.
Boxes.
Yep. So stuff is basically in lots of flats, and you pick your things, and you've been to Aldis before, I'm sure. But if you haven't, or if you have and you haven't tried any of these are all mostly things that we haven't tried before. We feel like Aldis has really good quality, especially compared to like how I remember it when I was a kid. I feel like they've redone a lot of them. They are, they have a lot of gluten-free and allergy-free items.
And they do have like interesting things like cheeses and meats and
hummus. They have a really cool freezer section that we always spend some time in. If you're ever, how I started shopping more at Aldis is for New Year's. They have all kinds of, my parents used to always come over for New Year's and we'd have an appetizer party. And they have lots of prepared little phyllo dough, blah, blah, and you know, fancy little treats, both savory and sweet. And so if you haven't checked it out, you should.
Yeah, don't go there hungry though, because you're gonna see stuff like in their meat and cheese area, or you're gonna see stuff in the frozen section that you don't see a lot of that in other stores. So.
But the good news is you can fill your cart literally for $60.
Oh yeah, it's really good prices.
Cheap. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna start on this end with things that I cannot have and move this direction.
Yeah. One of my favorite things, one of my favorite snacks, I'm not going to try it here because I've tried it before and I can tell you about it.
And this is the only thing that you've tried. Well, there's two things I think you've tried before.
Okay. Well, there are this trail mix. This is Serenity Trail Mix by Southern Grove. And it's got almonds, walnuts, raisins, dried cranberries, hazelnuts, and pecans. And I get this all the time. It is delicious.
That is an at-work staple for you. You
Yeah.
like to have that on your desk, don't you?
I love to have it on my desk because it's good, it's healthy. I believe that these are raw nuts, so you know they're not roasted, they're not salted if you like that sort of thing. But man, is it delicious, especially the mix that they have with the sweet and the nuts. I think it's perfect. It's
and they
got
have
a really
different
good
kinds,
balance.
right?
Yeah, they have different kinds. The Serenity is my favorite. They have one called Tranquility, and there might be some others. So I got that, and that's just to let you know that I like that. And then this is also from Southern Grove. This is an Asian trail mix. I hope that I like it because it is a pretty big bag. I expect that I will, but it says that it
And
has...
I can't help you eat it.
No. It has a blend of rice crackers, peanuts, Japanese-style peanuts, sesame sticks, honey roasted peanuts, artificially flavored wasabi peas, almonds, and chili crescents.
That sounds like stuff you would like.
Yeah, it sounds like a big mix of crunch.
And if you don't know, I have a nut allergy, so
Yeah.
not so bad I can't be sitting right here while he's eating them, but I'm not going to eat them.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Smells good. So I pull out some of this. We've got some of these square. I think these are some of the rice crackers. These things are round. I don't know what they are. They could be the Japanese style peanuts. Got the little sticks.
Did
Looks
you get
good.
whatever this is?
Let's see.
It's like a little
Oh,
cracker.
I did get one. It looks like another rice cracker. Oh, it's one of the sesame crackers. I can see the black sesames in it.
And what about one of these? These look like
That's
wasabi.
a wasabi pea.
Yeah, you gotta try it all.
Yeah, look at all. That looks good.
That smells really good.
Wow. Yeah, rice cracker is good. It's sweet, crunchy, light, delicious. All right, I'm just gonna pop them all in. Mm-hmm. Definitely crunchy.
I like him to have snacks like this too because a lot of times he will eat candy I'm not mommying him, but he will eat candy and that's okay if he has, he has a sweet tooth, but then he's starving when he gets home. So I feel like this is a little bit more filling for him.
I really like that. That is good. I've had this type of trail mix before, and it's delicious.
And do you remember how much these were, ish?
I believe that they're about $5.
For the Big Mac, for both of them?
Yeah, for both of them. So.
Okay. Well, that one's definitely more nuts and berries, and this has crackers and other, I guess, more inexpensive ingredients. So it's a bigger bag, you get more.
Right.
Okay. Do you want to eat the other thing that I can't eat?
Okay. And these
This
are
is another thing you have had before, but not this flavor, I think.
Not this flavor. These are by Millville. They're sweet and salty nut bars. They're granola bars. This is peanut, almond, and dark chocolate chunk.
So this is the kind of bar that's coated. They do have the kind that's coated like in the yogurt. Is that what it is? Like the yogurt coated.
Yeah.
They do, and they have 3, I think, different kinds of this. You've tried them before, but not this kind.
Yep. So that's what the box looks like.
And I want to say these are like $2, and you get how many bars?
6.
So.
Yeah, they're really good. I've had the brand before. They're good, but let's see what this flavor looks like. Let's see, 170 calories per bar. So, open her up. So that's what it looks like. You got a nice chocolate layer on the bottom. There's chocolate chunks in there, granola, almonds.
That's like my favorite kind of snack ever.
It looks really good. I love this stuff. So, let's give it a shot.
I feel like a dog right now. When your dog is like, you're eating a pork chop and your dog's staring you down.
Breathe it on you.
Mm-hmm. Man, does that look good.
That was good. Good chocolate. That's what this bar, you get a lot of that chocolate flavor. It's got the chocolate bottom and then those pieces of dark chocolate in there. It is delicious. I love almonds. It's got a lot of almonds in there and oats.
And that's a good alternative for you to have something a little bit sweet, but also a little bit that will stick with you more than like a candy bar.
Yeah, and it's I like that better than some candy bars.
Yeah.
It's good.
Good.
I like it. I recommend the Millville brand because they're cheap and good.
Now I want to eat something.
Yeah. What do you want to eat?
I don't know. Do you want to keep on the sweet trend since you started sweet, or do you want to go over here?
Let's go over here to the sweet potato chips.
Sweet potato chips. I'm not the biggest fan of sweet potatoes.
When we go through the stores and we see this stuff, sometimes, it's just interesting and you want to try it because, you might not want to buy that when you see it because you're like, I don't know if it's good or not, but we'll try it for you. So
I don't know.
We got to get these
if
weird
you can
things.
at all see, these they look weird.
Whoa.
Smell.
They do look weird and they smell like sweet potatoes.
I'm not the biggest fan of
How
sweet potatoes,
strange.
but you can see they kind of look like scribbles and scraps, as I would call it in our life.
Yeah.
Which means like broken bits and bobbles.
It's definitely not what it looks like on the picture.
No, here, honey.
Let's try it. Wow. You got a lot of them. Oh, you got to eat all those.
Cheers.
Not for me.
Quit trying to affect me. See if I like them. Nope.
That's a nope for me.
Here's what I'll say. They're not bad.
No.
They have sea salt on them. They're lightly salted. They're not crazy. So if you want, this is a healthier alternative to a potato chip. And like I said, lightly salted. I'm not the biggest fan of sweet potatoes, so these, they don't jump out at me as something I would pick again. But I feel like the quality is there. I think, you know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. It's not my thing, but I think if sweet potatoes are your thing, I think you would like them.
Even though it looked funny, it has a good sweet potato flavor. Mm-hmm. It reminds me of sweet potato casserole on Thanksgiving instead of just like a chip. And I'm not sure I would want that for like a snack, you know, but
yeah. They're okay. And like I said, if you do like sweet potatoes, I think you would like that.
Yeah. Let's try this. This is still savory.
Okay.
These are Sim's jerky snacks, and it's bacon and cornbread crisps.
Two of my favorite things in the entire world.
So bacon jerky, and cornbread.
Bacon. And by the way, John will tell you, anything, he can look at a menu and anything that has any sort of corn, like cornbread, corn muffin, corn dog, that whole hush puppies, any of that kind of stuff, I love.
Yeah.
So I saw this and it has bacon in it and I like bacon, but when I saw the cornbread crisps, I was like, ooh.
Yeah, we were like, let's get this. So the package is separated into two separate pouches. You've got the bacon jerky on one side and the cornbread crisps on the other. So
you like bacon jerky, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh.
You got that for me, and I tried it.
The texture is really, it's not like break your teeth jerky.
Right. Here's a nice hunk for me. Did you get the little pretzel-y things?
No.
Better get some.
I really like the texture. What are you doing?
It was just a little piece.
Yeah, but now you've tasted it. What about the cornbready things?
Oh, yeah.
He asked me, right?
Oh! They're difficult to get out of the package. I'll put that back here in just a minute.
Oh my.
Oh boy. We're having technical difficulties.
I didn't see any of that until he put that away, and there are literally little bacon chunks everywhere. Are you trying them together?
That's how you're supposed to eat them, I think.
I'm trying.
All right,
mine
I'm
by
trying
myself.
them together.
Bacon first for me.
Bacon and cornbread for me. Mm-hmm.
So this tastes like you've cooked a bunch of bacon, you have leftover bacon, and you come back to it when it's not hot. Because it's not really super chewy. My piece wasn't.
My goodness, that's good.
It was good. I mean, but what I'm saying is, it doesn't feel loaded. I know there's preservatives, but it doesn't feel that really artificial flavor to me.
No,
it tastes like bacon.
You need to try it with the cornbread thing. That's really good. I like that.
I tried the cornbread on its own, and that was really good.
Wow, that was good.
I wonder if we can buy this cornbread crisp. This was like, wasn't it like $1.80 something?
I don't remember.
I feel.
It wasn't that much. But man, that was a good little snack.
That would be perfect, like camping.
Yeah, I mean, it's light. You could take it like hiking for a little snack if you're doing
That's
some backpacking, if you're out hunting,
Sims
whatever, fishing.
is the brand.
Yeah.
And I cut off, so 240 calories in the whole shebang. That's not
really
bad
good.
at all. Here, honey.
Yeah, I like that, even though I spilled it everywhere. Spilt.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
What next? These?
These, I think, are savories that are left.
Okay. So we'll move our things out of the way.
All right.
So now we have these guys.
Yeah. So these are Mama Cozies. We got 2 of them.
They're in the refrigerated section.
Yeah, and these are mini pizza rings. We got one that's pepperoni. We got one that's just cheese.
And these were under $2 a piece as well, like $1.80 something. Or,
Yeah.
I don't know, $1.89 I think.
These you can cook in the oven or in the microwave. Oven was $425 for 15 minutes. The microwave, just pop it in for, just heat on high for 1 minute.
Okay.
So,
We opted to cook ours in the oven because some stuff is just not. Here's what I'll tell you. When we're doing a review, I think we should cook things, serve things in the best possible light.
right.
So if we didn't like the texture, it could be our fault for cooking it in the microwave. So,
Right. 15 minutes isn't that long.
and we could have done 1 and 1, but
So that's what it looks like for the pepperoni being cut open. We'll cut that into quarters here. And then I will do that. Cut the cheese one.
cut the cheese.
Man, these look good though.
They smell good too.
Yeah. And they look just like bagels or something. but-
They do. They're gonna be
Alright, so there's yours.
Very
and
bready.
here's mine.
yeah, big shocker there. All right, which one do you want to try?
Let's try the cheese.
The cheese one, I have to say, by the way, looking at these together, this is the cheese one. Much more seasoning stuff on it, maybe because it has less
Yeah.
ingredients.
It seems a little doughy, or it could just be the white mozzarella cheese that we can't really see.
It kind of reminds me of like Little Caesars or Pizza Hut, I think. I probably shouldn't be naming places, but
The stuffed crust.
the
type
stuffed
thing.
crust,
Yeah.
you know, that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, for sure. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's so good. My gosh, that is so good.
You can eat all your nuts.
Wow.
Nuts and berries, and I'll be eating pizza.
My. It is like a stuffed crust. It's got the mozzarella cheese in there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot more cheese than I thought in there. I thought it was doughy.
Mm-mm. Mm.
My goodness. That's going to be a new staple for our household.
Mm-hmm. And I do really like the seasoning on the top.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what we need though? Dunk, dunk, dunk. It'd be perfect with marinara.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, but it is good without it too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay, pepperoni.
Excuse us while we take a time out and finish eating this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Look at that pepperoni.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's good. I love pepperoni. Cheers.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. We should mention these. I don't know if they always have these. Like, do they always have these and we just never knew about them and never got them? Or do they just have certain things at certain times? I'm not really sure. But these are the only two flavors, at least, that they had when we were there.
Right.
I like the cheese one better. I
like the cheese one better too.
But I do like the pepperoni. Like, don't
Mhm.
get me wrong. But I like the cheese one better.
Me too. Which is really strange because I love pepperoni.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the cheese one better too.
And I don't know why. I feel like the cheese one had more flavor.
Mm-hmm.
But this one has pepperoni. So it doesn't make sense to me. They're
Yeah.
both really good, though. It's not like... I mean, to me, the cheese one is, like, that much better than the pepperoni. It's not that... You
Right.
know what I mean? It's... Of the two, I have to pick a favorite, I pick the cheese one. But they're both really good.
Absolutely. Wow. I'd get both of those again. But I agree with you. I think the cheese was better.
Mm-hmm. Man, I don't want to move on, but we have to.
We have to. All right. What do you think next? These things?
Yeah. So this was what actually inspired this video, as we were there and we thought that's a different kind of snack. Maybe next time we go to Aldi's, we will purpose ahead to be looking for what kind of different things that they have that maybe we haven't seen before. You might be able to get these at your local grocery store or Walmart, but we hadn't seen them before, so we thought we'd pick them up.
Yeah, and I remember like the churro type twist things that we had from Taco Bell when we did our Taco Bell mukbang. And those were really good. And I don't think I've ever had those before, and so I want to see how these kind of compare as a snack that you can buy off the shelf.
These are not my favorite things. I think they're okay.
Good cinnamon flavor or smell.
But you know when you can pick something, this is something I probably wouldn't pick. They look just hiccups. They look like the same things, don't they?
They do.
Oh, they smell good.
They do smell good. Here, let's plop that up here.
So they say cinnamon churros. I wonder. I always think of churros as having cinnamon flavor.
Yeah.
I wonder, are some churros not?
I don't know.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Do they taste like the Taco Bell ones? I don't remember. Really good cinnamon flavor.
Like not as strong as the ones that you can get from Taco Bell that they have, but man, as a off the shelf crisp like that's good, and it's a different flavor than you normally get with like chips and snacks and stuff like that.
This whole bag, they say, is 3 servings. It's filled to here, where my fingers are. So 3 servings, they say, is 120 calories. That's what I was wondering. I feel like these are lower in calories because they are airy.
And these are Clancy's, which they have at Aldis. That's the Aldis like chip brand, isn't it?
I think so. You know what I wish? I like this texture, but I'm not as big of a sweet person as you are. I wish these were like garlic flavor. Like the texture was something savory.
Yeah, they could have a savory version of that and it would be just fine, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Like Parmesan cheese, I think would be good. Or I don't know.
They should have. Well, maybe they do have different ones. They didn't have different ones that we saw. And I mean, churros typically you think of them as like cinnamon and sweet, but who knows?
Do you want to eat the other thing I can't eat?
Oh, sure. Why not? So,
first of all, John is a connoisseur.
Oh, yes. I am a nutty bar connoisseur, except, like, I always get the Little Debbie Nutty Buddies. Those are good.
Recently you tried in a different video.
Yeah, Hostess had like
totally
kind
nuts
of a version. Yeah, totally nuts. Totally nutty. And
which you like Hostess, but that did not stack up to Nutty Buddies, right?
Heck no. And those were a little bit different. They had like a coating on the outside and like some sort of drizzle or something on it. But these appear to be like the
same ratio.
Yeah, like the Little Debbie ones, just like the Little Debbie.
And that's what you didn't like about the Hostess ones, if I remember, is that you thought the peanut butter to chocolate ratio was off. Too peanut buttery or something.
Yeah, too peanut buttery. Alright, so opening the package, and I think just like Little Debbie's, you get 12 bars if you get
looks like the same
smaller
size.
Yeah, same size box. The look of them is very similar. You get 2 to a package. And let's open it up.
Yeah.
And the smell.
No.
Break a little bit off. Nice wafer. The wafer looks a little bit thicker than like Little Debbie, but give it a shot.
Recently, I ate a peanut butter sandwich in a video. We did a back to school mukbang and eating peanut butter. It wasn't real peanut butter, but still, I started crying. Peanut butter is one of my favorite foods. You're the meanest boy I ever met.
This is absolutely horrible. You don't want it anyways. These are good. Nice peanut butter to chocolate ratio. Tastes very similar to Little Debbie's. So if you're at Aldis, you can pick these up.
I think the price is probably equivalent.
It's about the same.
But, there are some things that you cannot get at Aldis that you can get at Walmart or your regular grocery store. And so you have to kind of make a separate list. But this wouldn't be, if this was the only thing,
Right.
you wouldn't make a trip just to Walmart to get Nutty Buddies. You would just pick up.
Yeah, right. But just as good.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I would say Little Debbie's had like a slightly better taste to them, but not noticeably different that you couldn't just get these.
Okay.
I'll put that over there, please.
Good to know.
Let's try the Swiss rolls. So again, like Little Debbie's, these are Baker's Treat again, and these are Swiss rolls.
I love Swiss rolls.
Yeah, Swiss rolls are good.
So you know the deal, the chocolate cake wrapped with cream filling.
Yeah. And again, 2 to a package.
This was one of my go-to snacks, and in that back to school mukbang, this is what I had for my dessert.
There you go.
They look.
Yeah, look good. You know, Hostess has Ho-Hos, Little Debbie has Swiss rolls,
Which is what these are called.
which is what these are called.
These are, what do we say? Baker's Treat.
Baker's Treat. Cheers.
Cheers. Ah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very chocolatey.
don't you wish you had some milk
Very
right now?
creamy. Great, now I do. Got a mess going on over here.
I want to say it's probably the same thing as the whole Little Debbie thing. They're about the same price.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're worth going to Aldi's specifically to get those, but they're not worth not getting them at Aldi's to go to another store to get them. Certainly, I think those are, I couldn't tell the difference, I don't think.
No, I couldn't either. They're very good. They're, you know.
But that's something we don't get all the time. The Nutty Buddies is probably every time we go to the grocery store, or almost every time we pick them up, because that's one of your favorites. Swiss cake rolls, we got, I mean, we get them every once in a while.
Right.
So, they're good.
Yeah. I don't know. I might like those better than Little Debbie. They're pretty good. From my memory, you know.
Yeah.
When I talk about these,
Yes.
these are ones that you can eat, right?
Yeah. It does say, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't.
Well, let's see what's in there.
There are nuts in here. I don't know. Sometimes it's like made in a factory where peanuts, it says may contain. So, I don't know. But the whole reason we got these is because we're the same age.
Well, what are they first?
What are they? Oh, they're these Chewy Dipped breakfast bars.
Yeah, and it's Millville brand, the same as the sweet and salty nut granola bars we talked about.
Yeah. Anyway, when we were kids, we would get those carnation. Remember those chocolate dipped carnation bars? And they had the chocolate chips in them, and they were like chewy, kind of like a candy bar. And if you've tried them recently, they changed the recipe. They changed the something, and it doesn't taste like they did when we were kids.
They changed
Or
it
we
completely.
changed, or maybe we changed. I don't know, but I think they changed the product. So.
Chocolatey covered granola bars, 6 individually wrapped bars. They have milk chocolate.
I already read it.
Okay.
So what we're wondering, for one, is it like the ones from when we were kids? But also, even if it's not, is it something that would be, you can eat it, baby, but something that would be worth John to have, like those kind of bars, either in his desk for a snack or in the morning he's running out to work.
I would say they're very similar to Quaker oat bars. Not so much like the carnation ones that we were talking about, but they're good. I don't think there's any nuts in here.
Well, it says, now that I see it, it says contains milk, soy, wheat, coconut, peanuts, and almonds.
Oh, okay.
So, and then below it says may contain. It might be very little, but I don't want to.
Don't risk it.
Yeah. Not only do I have a nut allergy, but I have asthma. So that's the scary thing for us.
Those are good. Again, I don't know that the price was that much different from like the Quaker bars that you could get at Walmart or your local grocery store. But if you're at Aldi's, anyways, you could save a few cents and just pick these up.
I do appreciate they put no artificial flavors or high fructose corn syrup, no certified synthetic colors or synthetic preservatives.
Yeah, it's got a good flavor. They had different types of these too. This one is chocolate chip.
It says chocolatey covered. I wonder, I'm just curious if it's actual chocolate or if it's like carob. Oh, it is milk chocolate. Made with palm oil. Interesting. So,
The last thing that we have to eat.
I'm excited about this.
Yeah, me too. So, if you like Girl Scout cookies.
Who is a Girl Scout?
Did you just point to me?
No, I don't like that.
These are Benton's caramel coconut fudge cookies, and they look on the package very similar to the Samoas, or what do they call them? Caramel Delights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm proud of you.
I know my cookies. Oh boy.
And here's what I'll say. Support your local Girl Scouts.
Right.
For sure. We're not saying you should go to Walmart has a line of these too, the Thin Mint kind of things and all of that. But when it's not Girl Scout cookie time and you haven't planned ahead and stocked your freezer, you at least have an option.
Absolutely. So, yeah, look at these things. Man, oh man. I think these are like one of my favorite Girl Scout cookies. And I say that, and then I have like Thin Mints or the peanut butter patty ones.
Peanut butter patties.
And then I'm like, oh, these are my favorite. Oh, these are my favorite.
I like the shortbread ones. I like, they're all good.
Oh, I love shortbread cookies.
Cheers. Really good texture.
Yeah.
Really good flavor.
Wow. I'm impressed. These are good.
And how much do we say these are? Like $2, I think.
Something like that.
One of these days, we'll get our poop in a group and keep the receipt. And be able to tell you. But for now, I do think they are less than Girl Scout cookies. But like I said, that's a good alternative for when it's not Girl Scout cookie time. Because you know when, are you like me? You know when Girl Scout cookies sound good when it's not Girl Scout cookie time.
Right.
Or you know when Chick-fil-A sounds good? Always on a Sunday.
Yeah, when they're closed.
All right. Oh man, those are good.
Yeah.
And oh man, do I wish I had milk.
No kidding. That's delicious.
Really good coconut flavor, really good chocolate flavor, excellent texture.
I'm going to eat those up.
Yeah. All right, so let's go back. What was your favorite?
Well, I really like the cheese pizza of that ring. That was amazing. I think out of all of these, that was my favorite.
And all of these things, I could be wrong, except for the nut mix. All of these things were about the same price, $2-ish.
Right.
Give or take a little bit. So if I had a couple bucks to spend, I would definitely do the cheese pizza thing. But close second for me, I gotta say, these cookies.
Yeah, these cookies were delicious.
And that,
And the bacon and cornbread crisps.
And I have to say too, so this is a little snack, right? I mean, you're not getting a huge quantity.
Right.
But the quality is really good and you're getting convenience. You're getting meat in here too. So of course it's going to be a smaller size, but
that flavor was really good.
And these are different too, you know. I don't know if you're like I am, but when we shop for the kids for Christmas, a lot of times we'll make them a box of cool little different snacks and stuff.
Yeah.
This would be something that I would buy them to put in their little treat box because it's not something that they're going to know about.
Yeah,
something a little bit different.
It's delicious.
So
those would be my 3 favorites out of that.
and as far as things we wouldn't buy again, I wouldn't buy the sweet potato chips, but they are good. They're good quality. I just don't and we knew that going in.
Right.
Sweet potatoes aren't our favorite thing, but I think they're good quality.
Yeah. You never know. Trying it, it could be delicious. It could be a train wreck, like in that one video from Dollar Tree.
I'm glad you brought that up when we were done eating. If you have not seen our trying Dollar Tree snacks video, we'll link it.
Yeah.
Let's just say there was some issues.
There were some issues.
But we love Dollar Tree. We're not saying, but just you gotta pick and choose there, right?
Right.
Wow. Otherwise, I think I would buy all of this stuff again.
Absolutely.
Honestly. So if you like snacks,
Yep.
give us a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you see what we're doing. Go back and watch some of our old stuff.
And what else could they do to see our future videos?
They can hit the little bell
Ding!
to be notified as we put out new things. We're trying new stuff all the time. We have done a lot of product testing, but we've got some travel coming up, and we're going to be trying some games and challenges and some art even, and different things.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
Yeah. All right. That's all we have for today.
Thanks,
For
guys.
watching.
Bye.
Bye.